What is up, guys? Welcome back to the UK Meta Report. In this video I'm going through the week beginning the 18th of February, and looking at last week, this was after Euros, and this week we've had the benefit of the PPG and ARG tournaments in the States as well to look at, so maybe they will also impact the meta. Last week we did have some sort of off-meta stuff going on because there was a bit of burnout from the competitive play leading up to and including Euros, and let's see if it shifts back to more meta-based locals results, and whether the decks that were successful in the States actually become adopted here as well. So the stores being covered this week would be Boards and Swords in Derby, Chaos Cards in Folkestone, Critical Hit Games Liverpool, Excelsior Games in Bristol, Game Night in Derby, Goliath Games in Lincoln, Net Adventure Cafe in Birmingham, Rewind Collectibles in Ashton-under-Lyne, The Brotherhood in London, the Dice Cup in Nottingham, and Travelling Man Leeds. So that's 11 stores this week, and the numbers are looking pretty good recently. Definitely we did have a few shaky weeks at the start of this project, but yeah, the game seems to be growing well. I know there are still some stores which I don't have covered on here, namely Patriot Games in Sheffield, if someone can reach out to me, and also some of the guys from Devon that I met at Euros. Again, if you guys can message me with results, that would be fantastic. So moving on to results for this week, these are the top leaders. We have 3 Broly, Veggie, Height of Mastery and a Swap or Storm in inverted commas, 3 Hirudegan, that's 2 Maidens and 1 Red Blue, that's correct, 2 Maidens. Hopefully I can get that deck profile. 2 Shenron, that's Gogeta and Hand Control, 1 Pan, 1 Dende, 1 Vegeta Baby, 1 Dr. Mew, which I will be profiling later this week, and 1 Vegeta. So Vegeta is a surprise as well, but you know, Broly and Hirudegan probably the 2 most successful leaders at the moment, and definitely a lot of hype around them, and they're just very strong leaders within the vacuum as well. Personally, I think probably actually Shenron in the vacuum is probably the strongest, but other than that, Broly and Hirudegan are just very good effects on both sides. But also a good variation of builds, Veggie, Height of Mastery and Swap, so 1 of each. And for Hirudegan, Maidens and Red Blue. No Mono Blue yet, which I personally think is a very strong build, especially with the Dimension Trunks and also the new Demiga chain, which is being used in that now. And this is the snapshot for this week. It's a very colourful wheel, a very diverse representation again, a lot of leaders here, although 50% is made up of Hirudegan, Broly and Janemba. So we have 5 Hirudegan, 2 Maidens, 2 Mono Blue and 2 Red Blue, 4 Broly with 2 Swap, 1 Veggie and 1 Height of Mastery, 3 Janemba, we have 2 Shenron, 2 Bardock, which that's a good leader actually. The Awakened side has a really nice effect on it. 1 Android, 1 Pan, 1 Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, 1 Legendary Super Saiyan Goku, 1 Dende, 1 Vegeta Baby, 1 Vegeta from set 1, and a Dr. Mew. Very diverse in overall representation, but as you can see, 50% is made up by 3 decks, and then you've got Shenron behind them as well. These are the leaders that you would tend to see rising to the top in competitive play. So factoring in the winning leaders from this week, this is what the locals meta currently looks like. We have Hirudegan and Broly joint first on 19.23%. As expected, again probably the 2 strongest leaders. Shenron going up to 11.54%, Han and Janemba both moving up, Dende, Vegeta Baby and Dr. Mew being new entries, and everything else from last week moving down, being Announcer, Red Frieza, Bardock, Soul Striker and Demigra. So you can be successful with quite a few decks, but as you can see, Hirudegan Broly and Shenron definitely just edging it above everything else. Han, I think, is very solid, and as you can see from the Euros results, it is a good choice in this meta, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, Hirudegarn definitely seeing a lot more play, I think, after the results from PPG and ARG events. So that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and again, thank you everyone who gave me results this week. I really cannot do this without you. And yeah, if you have any comments, then please leave them below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Remember to sub for more content, and I will see you guys next time.